Good afternoon, everyone. The Creators Club for October has been released, and I'm here to give you a wee flip through and show you what I've made so far. It's a lovely kit. It's Apothecary, and I think people are really fascinated by what the Victorians came up with to cure people. You know, I mean, things like eye bright you could accept because, you know, you can still pick eye bright out of your garden and it's still used in eye drops. But some of the things that they used were really, really dodgy. You know, how people survived, I have no idea. Anyway, let me show you the kit first, and then I'll show you my little journal that I've made. So, when you get the kit, you've got this kit, and then Zern's made a kit, and then there's add-ons, and there will be more add-ons during the month. Now, last month, the Creators Club was 100 pages. I actually counted it, and it's a video just before this one. So it turns out to be a very, very big kit. So let me show you the pages. These are fab, aren't they? Just what you think of an apothecary would be like. Absolutely wonderful. Love these. Look, liver and kidney problems, pain in the stomach, poisoning of the system. Absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Really lovely. I just love all this. And of course it was sorry, I'm caught on my desk. It was sort of round about 3 centuries ago that it really started to come, that people were investigating and looking at medicines and looking at ways of healing people. You know, you had the Egyptians, you know, the Arabs were doing it, the Chinese. I mean, Chinese herbalism. I mean, you think of the shops that keep popping up nowadays. You know, that is really, really a popular subject. And people are always looking ways of doing herbal medicine as opposed to the stuff that you get, you know, from your pharmacist or from your doctor, because it's healthier for you. I'm just going to lift that up. So I'm trying to keep these in order because I've double backed some of these with different kits. Aren't these lovely, these pages? What I love about collages like this is you can then break them up and use bits of them on tags and things like that, and you can also use them whole. But what then you can also do is, if you've got a page like this, you can stamp over it. You know, you just get a rubber stamp, and you will stamp on it. Zern's doing mark making at the moment in group. This would be perfect for mark making, absolutely perfect. And you can really, really play around with pages like this. I think it's an incredible page. That one's really good. I actually want to get that one myself. Yeah, it's one of those days. Okay, why are these upside? Oh, I know why these are upside down. It's because there's Zern's kit, which I'm going to show you in a minute. I'll say I'd double back some. Love these. Chamomile, which of course, you know, is so popular nowadays. Chamomile tea and things like that. And you've got your marigolds, or calendula as they call it. All these are used now, which is amazing. Absolutely lovely. Beautiful, beautiful pages, those ones. Isn't that wonderful? In fact, there's a post that keeps popping up on Marketplace, and it's actually these type of drawers, and it's like £350. But oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. You know, you'd have to have quite a big space to put it in. But, wow, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, that's ready for Zern's pages. Now, these are your mason jars. Aren't they fab? Absolutely wonderful. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flick through Zern's pages first, because they're the kit, you know, that's the original kit that I've just shown you. And then show you the add-ons, because otherwise I'm just going to get totally and utterly lost. Zern's is all a grungy kit. She's grunged everything up, and I just love how she's done this. And the little add-ons that she's done totally changed it to a different kit altogether. How wonderful are these? Beautiful, beautiful images. They really are. I do apologise, there's the ones I should have turned around, but never mind. Wonderful, aren't they? Really lovely. That little tiny bit of colour amongst all the grunge is just absolutely perfect. And these mushrooms, you know, I mean, everybody loves mushrooms this time of year, don't they? It's part of the season. It's, you know, what you're thinking of. It's not just pumpkins. Pumpkins they tend to associate with Halloween, don't we? But these, I'm just making sure your frames are incredible. It's definitely a different way. You know, I mean, this is actually a fly arrogate, but they obviously done them in green. I love these. Beautiful, beautiful kits. So they're quite different, but they go together perfectly. And I will show you how. I'll show you my journal. And that's your backing page that you can put on your, you know, want anything you want on tags or something. Right, now, let me show you the additions to the main kit. We've got pockets, and I absolutely love this one, I really do. And then you've got these fabulous tags. Now, these tags are in Zern's kit. They're very similar, but they've been grunged up, so you've got that lovely bluey grey colour going through it. And now I'm going to show you the Fussy Cuts. Now, I've put the Fussy Cuts on two to a page because there are so many. Another set of tags. I'm going to stand up so I can see that you're in frame. Look at all these bottles. That aspirin tin is just fabulous. There's so many things you can do with that. You know, you can stick it down. You could use that to flip it up as a hidden journaling space. I made mine into a pocket, but I've only had it for a couple of days. Yeah, these aren't, sorry, no, these aren't part of the main kit. These ones are an add-on, and to know what to do with them, that is Emma. Emma will do a video later on. You know, she's going to sort these out later on. I mean, look at these. Now, these bottles, they're absolutely fantastic. You can imagine me a apothecary, can't you? Wonderful photographs. But these are part of the kit, but they're an add-on. Okay? And there's, what, 8 pages there. Then you get your labels, journaling cards, okay, and there's a lot. They're all different ways I'm going to show you because I didn't want to print the whole lot out again, because obviously I've used some, and yes, I will be continuing to work on my journal and to do more things with this kit through the month, but I wanted to get something there that you guys could see and something that we could use in the group. So this is one page, and I absolutely love the shape of that. Amberline for the hair. I'd hate to think what they've put in it. Giant pain curer. I wonder what they put in that one. Aren't these one? Unicorn drops. How fabulous, aren't they? You just want to sit there and read all the adverts. I think they're just absolutely incredible. Eye water. No, we want more than water in our eyes, don't we? And look at these stamps. I love those. I mean, you can think of, there's so many people. You know, Marie Curie we all remember, don't we? And there's so many people we remember during that beginning of the 19th century, you know, before the First World War, and all the amazing discoveries that were going on. So as you can see, there's lots and lots of things you can do with these. There's so many. I mean, this one, sorry, there's one missing. That's me cutting it out. These, I actually fussy cut these out and use these separate. And then on that one, you've got the little microscope down there. I did that as well. And they're just fab, aren't they? And then there's another page. Now, this page, I love it because there's actually writing over the top, as if somebody has had, you remember the copy paper? When you used to type a letter many years ago, you used to have to put the sheet of paper in so that it, you know, the carbon, so it came through, you know, whatever you were doing came onto the back, and you would keep the carbon copy as your copy and send off the original copy. And this looks like carbon that's been written on here, but there's some fabulous things on there too, and that would be great for the mark making as well. So that's what you will get at the moment. Okay, that's as is, it's signing up now, and obviously the Creators Club itself won't be open until the beginning of October, the 1st of October, when the group will open, because each Creators Club has its own group. And in there, you've got exclusive content of extras, add-ons. I mean, we had that game, didn't we? The Scrabble game last month. You get your videos. Jamie and Emma doing videos. Zern, she puts her creativity in there as well. And it's incredible. So there's a heck of a lot that go on in that group. If you join, say, halfway through the month, you are still getting everything. Everything that comes out will go in there. And you will still have access to the group. But the group is put on, what's the word? Archived. Which means you can't actually interact in the group. You can't comment in the group. But everything is there. You can still see all the posts. So everything is still in there. And your subscription doesn't run out. It's not a, I've done this for two weeks only, and why am I not getting 4? You get the whole works, okay? So this is my little journal that I came up with. Absolutely love this. I had so much fun with this drawer. I kept thinking, what am I going to do with these drawers? And I decided to make it in a little jar. Now, when I originally did this, these came out. But I thought, if I'm going to be flipping the cover back and forward, they're going to fall out. So I have actually glued them in now, because I thought, no, I don't want them falling over. If they were in the journal, that'd be different, because you can rescue them, can't you? This is some of the ephemera from our Zern. She made these gorgeous, gorgeous mason jars. There's 3 on a page, and this is full, the size that you get them at. Now, I made another master board, and I made these tags, and they're just under 2.5 inches, and that then fits in there perfectly. Okay, all these mushrooms are Fussy Cuts that you get. There's a lot of mushrooms, and they're wonderful. Here's those lovely bottles. Aren't they gorgeous? And you get these pictures as well. The background, again, that's my masterboard. You get these photo holders. This is part of Zern's part of it. And you've got a lovely, lovely envelope there. Now, I left mine open because I like things like this, because you can then write on it. And, I think it's nicer to write on it, than just to stick a bit of paper in it. I like that idea. But if you wanted to seal it down, you can seal it down and use it as an envelope. Okay. There's some more tags. And you can see the background. That's one of Zern's. Can you see it's a misty kind of effect. And I printed all the ephemera on 4 to a page there to make them tiny enough for these little tags. And the same with the bottles. Again, wonderful pages, aren't they? This is an old Apothecary Chemist, actually, this one. It was about 1910, if I remember correctly. Look at that lovely, lovely cash register. So here I've used the bottles at the correct size, full size, and then I've used it as a tuck spot. Here's the aspirin. No, I actually glued mine together, and I've used again as a tuck spot, because I did both sets of tags, and I made extra tags, and I wanted to make sure I had enough places to put everything. Fabulous, isn't it? Some of these pictures aren't in the kit. There are a couple of ones in here that I got off of Raw Pixel, under your copyright free ones, public domain. So if there is the odd one that you see, that was me adding to the kit. These two came from there. And aren't they fabulous? But they go so well with the kit. Mix and match. If you've done an Apothecary Kit before, use some from there. If you did the botanicals that we did a couple of months ago, use stuff from there. Because basically, that's what it is. It's herbalism and botanics, so use stuff from there. I've actually written on here, like I've written tonic on there. I used a fine marker, and it's lovely to write on the bottles. They suddenly get a life of their own then, instead of just being empty bottles. Oops. Yeah, so you're going to put tincture on that one. It just changes it, the look of it altogether. These are just some little stickers I had in a book. I thought I'd pop them in there. The fabric is actually muslin. And I've tea dyed it. That's obviously stuck together at some stage, so I'll need to replace that. But as you can see, there's so much in these kits. You know, when you first get them, you are overwhelmed by the kits because there is so much there, and you're like, where do I start? Another one there. And they've got sari silk. All the tags have got sari silk in them. I love this. I think they're beautiful. You can see here where I cut it out. You know, messel, porter and messel. There we go. Pestle and mortar. I said that wrong, didn't I? Yeah. I've been waiting all day for them to go quiet downstairs so I could do my video. And they've gone suddenly really, really quiet. They must be watching a movie down there. The weather's been horrendous. We hit the end of Hurricane Ian. Absolutely wonderful, you know, plant pots all around the garden and anything else that you wanted. And it's suddenly gone calm, but Hurricane Nigel's on its way. So we're just waiting for that one to hit now. And the UK, it's really cold. Normally the weather we've got now, isn't that a fabulous page? The weather we got now, we normally would get Halloween, bonfire night, that sort of time. End of October, beginning of November, but it's come very early this year. There. So that's my wee journal. I did that in about 3 days. Pulled all that together just to give you an idea of what you can do. Now, the way this is put together is with the strips of paper. And Jamie has a tutorial on how to do this. And I'll link that tutorial because if you want to make a quick journal, soft colour quick journal, you can do this. Now, once you've made it, if you want to, you can then put a hard cover on or a fabric cover on, you know, whatever you like. But once you've got the basis, and it is so quick to do, I use 1-inch strips, which are folded in the middle, glued either side. And then you turn the page over and put another one, turn the page over. And as long as you're accurate, it works great. And what I love about these is they lie flat. You've got a flat journal. You've not got to worry about it getting too gator mouth, because if you put too much near the middle, you'll end up with that gator mouth on your journals. So I will link that video as well. So thank you so much for being here. I will put all the links down below, and the design team. They're amazing, absolutely amazing. They have Instagram and YouTube too. Put my teeth back in again today. Please go and like their pages and follow them. The same with Zern, Emma and Jamie. Jamie has got an active YouTube, and Zern is on Instagram. And I'll put the new Etsy, because everything's being changed from Wix to Etsy at the moment. It's a lot of hard work swapping everything over. So it's going to be a bit of a strange time where you'll be finding certain kits on one site and certain kits on the other. But they are working so hard to get it updated. And obviously once it's all on Etsy, it'll be so much easier for everybody. They've just had quite a few problems with Wix. People couldn't gain access to the site and things like this, and it was to do with firewalls stopping them and goodness knows what else. So if there is a kit that you would particularly like to get and you've not been able to find it, please message me, or message one of the admin, or message one of the MODs or one of the design team, because we can get it for you and send you the link, and then you can buy it as and when you want to buy it. So don't stress out if, you know, things are a little bit difficult at the moment. But this kit is definitely in Etsy now. It's been posted. It's there waiting for you. Thank you guys, lovely you could join me, and I'll see you soon. Bye.